Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another The X Button Plays through Halo 3. In the road to Halo Infinite, I am one of the X Button's hosts, Alejandro. With me is the bearded man that I can't see.
Paul, hey everybody, how's it going?
A little reference to someone that didn't do No Shave November from this week's episode.
Well, technically,
So,
I am doing No Shave November. I just didn't start
you
by
need to
shaving.
shave first. Yeah,
I
you have to start
refuse.
before you go. Yeah, mine's already growing from the episodes that I
Dang.
recorded. So, Paul, we haven't played Halo in like 2 weeks.
We really haven't, and it's been telling on me. I'm feeling the itches.
Yeah, and it's been my fault because life has become a living hell the last 2 weeks.
Well,
So,
you had to play host, didn't you?
yeah. So, it's the worst.
At least that's taken care of now, and we can jump straight into all this stuff.
And
well,
thankfully, we're
look at
recording
that.
finally on a Thursday because
I know.
the lady's out of town, so you can finally have some time in your usual day offs.
Yes, the wonderful angel that lives with me is currently out of town, which I will be doing the same tomorrow. So this is the perfect and only time we had to stream.
Yeah, so we will continue from where we left off, which was the technically fourth mission, even though the menu says mission 5. And due to the time loss that we suffer, and we want to go through all the games before Halo Infinite launches, we're doing them on easy now. So F it. I don't care. Blast me all you want. I don't mind. I just want to relive these stories right now. Like, we don't have the time for the challenges. So
I agree. Maybe
begin.
as we get closer to it and um, as we understand where things are, we can slow down and bring up the challenge, or even whenever finally Infinite decides to add its co-op feature, we can go through that on a higher difficulty, whichever.
Yeah,
ends
that's
up working.
later, a few months after launch. So.
Right, so we'll probably both have experienced at least the story once or so.
Yeah, by the way, the Halo Infinite campaign thing dropped in between our last recordings. That's nuts.
Yes. Golly, it
That was
really
some
did.
hotness.
Alright, let's see how well my system handles our playthrough this time.
Yes, after,
Who'd have thought
after
it
last
could-
time you had.
A regular 360 can handle this, but my Xbox One is like... Ugh.
Well, so
You did say it
this
was
time
like...
I'm playing as the Arbiter this time.
Wait. Oh, shoot!
Yeah.
Vindication!
Okay, you get to enjoy that. I get to see it from this side now.
Alright, well, hey, I'll take that. Oh, it's definitely jumping around a little bit, but
Again.
we're just gonna make it happen.
All right.
Oh, if
It's
I
crazy that
miss
it's only in
easy
Halo
shot.
3 you're doing.
I know.
You're suffering that, and I have had it perfect pretty much the entire time.
Oh, I totally went the wrong way.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah, I see now.
Yeah, so gotta make sure that I have the chat live with me. Oh.
Chief, we can roll on through.
Okay.
Dodging and diving.
Nothing like your Twitch app ringing in your phone at the worst possible minute.
Oh no.
So, because that's where I'd keep track of the comments. So,
Yeah, because God forbid you actually be able to do it easily on your system.
Door control should be on the
Right.
other walkway.
This just isn't a thing. Oh shoot, I totally fell off.
Alright. I tell you, after having played Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 over almost the last 2 weeks on its low resolution, jumping back to a native 1080p game, you feel it.
Mm-hmm. I'm double pistoling it, boy. Let's go. I'm freaking Matrix reloading this.
Yes. So Paul, I want to make a proposal for you for our stream as we keep going.
Before you ask, yes, I will marry you.
Atmospheric disturbance is intensifying
All
above
right.
the artifact.
Do you want to skip ODST and Reach
Moving
and
as
jump
fast
straight
as
to
you
4
can, sir.
at the
You'll
5?
get it done.
What do you think? Because I am looking forward to ODST a lot, but if we wanted to go back to it later on, we could.
We can do that. Like try to go back, but just for because we lost 2 weeks that could have been used for those other ones.
Yeah. True. All right.
And ODST and Reach are not Master Chief games, so
That's fair. I definitely am sad we'll have to wait a little longer for my ODST playthrough, but
yeah.
that's fair.
Or we can do that not on stream.
Let's get going, sir. Admiral's
True.
waiting
Yeah.
for us to clear the anti-air.
Play it for fun. Okay, I've got to go aggro that tank.
Oh, I'm about to blow it the frick up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look another one.
Yep, got
Away,
it.
Chief. Target destroyed. Move to the next
I am-
area. Over.
/////////. There. And I died in the attempt.
Oh,
This. And I'm back. Like nothing happened.
was that brute gun yours or? Okay,
Yeah, it was. But I grabbed a different one, so.
I just keep
I will say the double pistols really felt nice while I was using it, but of course I ran out of bullets.
Which is like the balance of Halo 3.
Yeah.
Hey, don't shoot at me.
That was not my intention.
Yeah, you got me mistaken by the other
Before any more
brutes.
Covenant show
I
up.
shot the brute and then it went through the brute and hit you.
We're down to our last mag, sir. Thought those last ones had
Man,
us.
the Arbiter looks so huge, wielding this. Like,
Oh yeah, he's a
Plasma
bulky
cannon.
boy, that's for sure. All right, I got a rocket launcher. If you want to come over here and grab one yourself. Oh lord,
Yeah, no thanks.
this is not
I'm good with my.
what I need a rocket launcher for right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna try though.
Come on!
Yeah, that didn't work.
So Metroid Prime 2, Paul.
Yeah, I've been hearing you've been having an experience out of that.
Yeah,
have defied God.
some epic highs and lows of high school football.
Oh shoot, I forgot this is the mongoose.
Yes. So
Alright, well I'm gonna take one of these dudes.
yeah, same.
Oh
Let's not
yeah,
forget, we're
the squad.
about to the fighter for
Got
legs.
anti-air raids on the next lake bed, Chief.
Oh my gosh, this stupid ass freaking AI.
What happened? Did he
He
shoot you?
immediately
One
blew
down,
himself
one to
up.
go.
That's amazing. That's so great.
I'm so mad at that guy. I was hyped up about that. I hit a like a light hill and he just fired straight into the ground.
Shoot, dude.
It's
Shoot,
stupid.
dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh! I may have blown myself up this time.
I need you to shoot that dude. There you go. I need you to shoot that dude.
Alright, I'm about to take one of these brute choppers. It's a little choppy, but it's not nearly as bad as it was the last time we
Yeah, I'm having frame rate issues, but that's always been a problem with the base Xbox One version. But not these skips that you had, like that you showed.
Yeah. It's kind of that nature of it still, but it's just not as bad, so as long as I can work with it, I can get through this. I just hope it's only Halo 3 and not all the rest.
AA raids
Yeah.
neutralized.
Because that's what's crazy. Halo
Standby.
1 and 2 were
Something big
flawless.
closing in on your location.
I know. That's what's really killing me right now, the fact that I'm actually was having more fun with Halo 2 than I am with 3.
Yeah.
Which, that hurts my soul.
Yeah, it should be the opposite.
I know.
But I'm the opposite. I'm having as much fun with Halo 3 as I've always had. I don't understand what's wrong with your version.
Yeah, me neither. What I may do is look it up later on.
Now.
See if it's like a common problem or just a unique thing to me.
I say the latter.
But you see, if it's a common problem, at least I know I can like fix it. But if it's just my problem, then I have no idea what I'm
No, don't stare at me, don't stare at me. Oh no, I went flying. And me and Mr. Rocket Dude just
Ooh,
survived.
gonna do. Or
I just love the idea that the Scarab just glitched in front of me. And I'm just destroying a leg that's just high up there.
oh,
Like,
Now while it's down.
yeah, we get to jump
Find a
on
way
it now.
inside.
yes, I'm making my way up.
I'm making
There.
my way downtown. I can't
Uptown.
jump on the ramp.
You suck because
Oh,
I
okay,
did
there we go. There
the
we go.
famous
It was on like
crouch
a
jump.
weird angle.
Go destroy the thing.
Where, what do I shoot again?
It was a red dot, so I think it wasn't there. It's the other side. Oh yeah, they have to
Oh yeah, it's back here.
shut this thing down.
Look for a weak spot, Chief.
Now it's down
Something
there.
like that.
And it's dead.
Away! It's gonna blow!
I see you. That's what you get.
Well
Yeah,
done,
but I
Chief.
got killed by not you, but that thing.
I know.
One more target,
Alright.
Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area. Take it down and Lord Hook can start his attack run.
Lord.
But that's the
Rocket
thing.
area locked down, sir.
So
Follow
now
up.
that we've switched it back to easy, maybe we can get through these games much quicker, and then maybe we could do ODST.
Okay.
Like, so
The Arbiter!
still thinking just out loud because I love Reach. Also, so the idea of replaying it is appealing, but
All right.
just seeing how horrible our schedule has been
Mhm.
this month alone, I've been afraid.
I'm gonna.
I am your shield. I am.
Your soul is mine.
some morphine!
Your soul is mine.
I love the new Mortal Kombat, but I tell you that 1995 one's still a classic.
True. Here's something funny.
I got turret!
Elizabeth, my wife, for anyone watching, was with some friends, and they went out to see the new Mortal Kombat movie. And she only
Really?
remembered that it was a video game, but she didn't remember why or what it was. So,
That's amazing.
She was a little overwhelmed by certain aspects of things that happened.
I can imagine. I would have hoped she was aware that it was a hyper-violent thing.
I don't think she did.
Oh.
Not at
that's-
first. So, she remarked that watching Jax get his arms frozen and ripped off kind of terrified her. Oh gosh, the flare.
Can't see.
Gotta get around them.
I don't know who threw that.
Look for gaps in their armor.
Not me, absolutely. Now I threw one. One dead.
There you go. I don't know if you heard that, but one of the soldiers said, "Man, that thing was freaking me out. I'm glad it's dead." Oh gosh,
Yeah, give me that.
I sniped one of the construction soldiers in the back of the head.
Oh, you jerk.
Fortunately, it only knocked his helmet off, so we're good.
Only our enemies should fear this raging storm. Skies and lashing
Oh, there
fire
it go.
are all that remains for then when we, the worthy, have passed beyond.
A paused on.
So you said you're gonna go see Eternals in a couple minutes, aren't you?
Chief, hood
I
ships
will
are
at
closing
your
fast.
950, my
Destroy
850,
that gun. We're out of time.
Nice.
and 650 for Pacific viewers. I'll be honest, I was never that excited about this one,
Same. So
but I am excited to see if it's as bad as the non-stop declining Rotten Tomatoes score makes it seem.
true. I'm curious more than anything. I knew, like, at this point, it's been enough years since I would say the spell wore off. And now I don't really need to see Marvel things, like, immediately anymore. I still haven't even finished Marvel's What If.
I don't.
Like, I love the animated nature of it all, but
Same.
it just didn't speak to me the most. Kind of the same as the moment that I had when I was watching
Chief,
Bad Batch
that
from
gun's
Star
been
Wars,
firing
and I just
nonstop.
went,
It's gotta be
wait a
running
minute.
hot.
This isn't
I'm not
really that
hearing
great.
Yeah. What If had great moments, but overall I didn't think it was that great of a series.
Yeah.
But maybe its next season could be, but yeah, it's... There we are.
Boom, boom.
Just the memories of this part. Yeah.
All ships, fire at will.
Oh, I forgot how hyped this moment was.
The arc is open.
This is the way the world ends.
That's when you know things are about to get real.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the visual aspect that this game has aged so gracefully with is its lighting. There's just something about it.
True.
The way this game is lit.
What did Truth
It's
just
lit,
do?
fam.
Did he activate the rings?
No, sir. But he certainly did something.
Evacuate and regroup. Wherever Truth went.
Sir, new contact slipping in.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Man, what would they have done if that ship just flew straight into Chief?
What
We
is
would not
more
have
brutes?
the rest of the series.
Yes.
Worse.
Yeah, we're worse. I always get chills at the worse. It just gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. On to mission 2 we go.
On to
For
2.
today. This is a very visually stimulating level. I like the way this the lighting makes this part very dramatic.
I don't know if I played this one very much. I think I usually played up until that point, and then I would skip to the Ark level, and then play through like Cortana and the final mission. I had like this set of, I like specific missions, and I'm only gonna play those missions.
I don't blame you. But I'm surprised that you would
The
replay
flood.
Cortana. That's
It's spreading
historically
all
known
over the
as.
city.
I literally
Contain
only
it.
played it
Find the
because it
crashed
was
flood ship. Overload
the
its
next
engine
mission
core.
that would show up,
Either
and usually
destroy
I
the
would back
city
out
or risk
and go
losing
into the next
entire
one.
planet.
But
Chief,
because I hated
make
it,
your way to the
honestly.
crash site.
Yes.
But if I played it right, I could get really good weapons for the next mission after it.
Multiple contacts. Unknown.
See what I'm
hostile.
telling you about the lighting? This like
Oh,
this
yeah.
kind of dusk.
Surrounded, Sergeant.
It's like really eerie. You know what? I would play this one a little bit more now that I think about it. I'm remembering this hallway. Alleyway.
Sergeant, come on!
About to give me a shotty. This one dude just getting mauled. Oh no.
Tango's on sentry.
At a certain point, it's not even worth it to shoot the tiny flood. You just let them explode on you.
Yeah. Or just throw a grenade.
True. Alright, which way are we going here? Ooh. You're on your own, buddy. Ooh, this one's definitely a lot worse on the rubber banding than the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
I remain flabbergasted. Because I even have my stream as proof. Mine's so smooth.
Truly wish it were different.
The Arbiter.
What's up, dudes?
So, dudes.
What's up, cub?
Hey, bro.
He's just killing them.
So, Paul, what do you think of that announcement that Halo Infinite entire campaign only has one biome?
Oh, that's what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
like a
hear
Q&A.
that.
These are vile.
So just like the specific Northwest style biome.
I mean, I'm disappointed, but as we talked about it before, that's kind of what I called. Even though I really wanted it to be different, I had a feeling they were going to start it off with one biome
Chief,
and then move on with more as a success. allowed little resources, you know?
Yeah. I'm just bummed because, especially as we're gonna see with Halo 3, there's biome diversity in this game more than in the other ones.
True.
You got your deserts, you got your Pacific Northwest, you got your snow level, your alien ships.
Well, I guess we still could possibly see stuff like alien ships, single player levels, but it's just not going to be
the sergeant. They were all infected.
Better cool stuff.
Hail humans and take heed. This is the
I'll tell you, it's kind of eerie how similar the art style of Halo is to Metroid Prime.
True.
Like,
I mean, they were born at a similar time too.
Halo 1 came out before Prime 1. Prime 1 came out 2000, but Halo 2 and Prime 2 came out the same year. And Prime 3 and Halo 3 also the same year.
Sword and broom launcher if you want them.
Oh, I'm good. You can grab those.
Alright, I may drop my on second thought, I am absolutely taking these plasma rifles.
I got enough shotgun to... Oh, we got bubblies.
What were your thoughts on today's Elden Ring gameplay? I know we had a few thoughts in our group chat, but
kind of like some of the things you mentioned, kind of like the dungeon aspect of it, the open world and the horseback riding makes the game feel just much more dynamic. So
that
my big thing is
the co-op of it. Some people are like one of the guys that I was watching. If they can get the difficulty kind of dialed in, they could have their own Skyrim experience. Because this is just wild. The level of scope that you can have. Crafting items, the craziness of the spells, the wildly open-ended nature of it, the dungeons still existing. Like, they did more than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Again, I would expect someone would, because Breath of the Wild has been so long ago, and people need to kind of improve on that formula now.
At this point, you're right, and there really needs to be the next level of iteration, especially now that it's been about 4 years since Breath of the Wild. God, has it really been 4 years?
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Oh my god.
So the sequel may come 5 years later, so... It may seem like it's been a lot, but it just feels like so recent. But it also doesn't help that Breath of the Wild has been at the tip of so many people's tongues that it feels older than it actually is.
Yeah. I hated these little crab things.
Yeah, that's why you have to hit them with the big guns.
You know what I broke out just before we started streaming? Or later? Kingdom Hearts 1.
Ooh, and did you start from the very beginning?
I haven't started yet. I just I broke it out and I put it in to install.
Oh, okay. You have it as a disc.
Yeah. Because that was back when I was still buying everything in disc
before I switched you to the dark side. Accepted, Paul. I'm at fault for you going full.
Partially. Part of it is also my own
laziness.
Yeah, laziness. Just the sheer practicality of being able to just download things, especially for PS4. Like I have that I almost never need to get rid of anything, but it's just the PS5 and the SSD.
Do not
SSD.
be afraid.
Yes, SDD.
I am peace. I am salvation.
I am salvation.
Salvation.
Alright.
Man, did Bungie really reuse that for Destiny? Oh my god, it just hit me.
Who says that?
When you finish the Shadowkeep campaign,
Oh.
you go to the Black Garden, and then you see a mirror image of yourself that tells you, "I am your salvation."
Chorus, join
Gosh, do I need to
We are your
replay the
salvation.
Shadowkeep? I'm like
and sing
blanking out on
victory,
that.
everlasting.
It's such a forgettable campaign that I don't even know if there's a way to replay it properly. But
Shadowkeep, I think, still exists, but
no, it does exist. That's the thing. But like an easy way to replay this campaign, I don't know.
Chief.
Is there?
High Charity, the Prophet's holy city is on.
Cortana.
Reclaimer.
Oh, my favorite cutscene of this game's coming up.
I must act quickly before your construct suffers any further trauma.
Leave her alone.
If we do not take this device to a safe location, somewhere I can make repairs.
On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. You tried to kill me.
Protocol dictated my response. She had the activation index, and you were going to destroy my installation. You did destroy my installation. Now I
Yes,
have
stupid
only
ball.
one function: to help you, Reclaimer, as I always should have done.
I just love that the Arbiter completely disappeared from that moment.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
That dude was gone.
Yeah, the soundtrack in this scene I love. I'm not gonna say anything more. This one.
Can it be said?
Uncertain. This storage device has suffered considerable trauma. Its matrices are highly unstable.
Perhaps one of our technicians.
That will not be necessary.
Chief.
Success!
I love that they're
High
kind of on
Charity,
the
the
same
Prophet's
side
holy
now.
city is on its way to
Yeah.
Earth with an
I
army
love
of
the
floods.
elites.
I can't tell you everything. It's not safe. The Gravemind, it knows I'm in the system.
It's just a message.
Let it play.
But it doesn't know about the portal, where it leads. On the other side, there's a solution, a way to stop the flood, without firing the remaining Halo rings. Hurry, Chief. The Ark. There isn't much time.
I remember I
I'm
used
sorry.
to specifically
matter.
skip any of the cutscenes with Cortana in them because I was worried
Our
what
fight
Prince
is
would
through
see.
the portals. And
They're
the
like,
bastard
what is
troops."
this strange cybernetic stripper?
Fine. We'll remain here. Hold out as long as we can.
Yo, is this Ron Perlman?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
A
Has
flood
he
army.
been Ron Perlman the whole
Brave
time?
one, as you
I don't
said,
know if he was also on 2. Maybe.
barely survived a small contamination.
And you, shipmaster, just glassed half a continent. Maybe the flood isn't all I should be worried about.
One single flood spore can destroy a species. Were it not for the Arbiter's Council, I would
Yeah.
have glassed your entire planet.
Sir,
Key
with
Boys,
respect,
Lord Hood on
Cortana
Halo
has
2 and
a
3.
solution.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even
Did you see her
catch that.
condition? How damaged she is? She could be
I love
corrupted
Ron
for all
Perlman.
we
He
know.
seems like such
Her
a
solution could be a flood
regular
trap.
You
dad,
should go
but he
through the
always
portal.
does super nerdy
Find out for
things.
sure.
What we should do, Commander,
I just
is
recently watched
understand
Hellboy 2
clearly
for the first time.
that this is humanity's
Ooh.
final stand.
Him as Hellblade.
At Earth.
Yeah.
We go, we risk everything. Every last man, woman, and child. If we stand our ground, we might just have a chance.
No.
Here's where I
If
love
your
the song.
construct is wrong, then the flood is already won.
I'll find Cortana's solution. And I'll bring it back.
Earth is all we have left. You trust Cortana that much?
Sir, Yes, sir.
This is either the best decision you've ever made or the worst. Hell of it is, Chief. I doubt I'll live long enough to find out which.
Oh man, because that song hasn't been used since Halo 1. It's a riff on like the Brothers in Arms song.
I love Johnson.
your ODSTs. Off to the unknowns we go. I think this next desert level is probably my least favorite of this game.
Really?
Other than the Cortana level, yeah. It's just a little too long. And
Maybe
grav
so.
looking. Yeah, it's
That's fair. I think I just had an obsession with desert areas for a while. And this was like my favorite one that they used in the multiplayer. The desert
I
was, like,
love the
easily
desert
my
area.
favorite.
Yeah.
So I think whenever I'd play this, I would rethink of that moment, because that was always the one that me and my buddies would get on, because it was the widest one. They had like the elephant, all the mongooses, the brute choppers that we'd like.
I absolutely love
into
the
each other.
I love the halfway point of this mission though. There's a I'll let you know which one. There's a really cool moment.
I don't even fully remember what happens. I just remember liking it. So we'll see if that actually plays out. Are those 2D images? I don't even think those are 3D models.
Yeah, they're like pre-rendered 2D images, like overimposed.
That's so funny. I never even picked up on that.
Brute ships, staggered line. Shipmaster, they outnumber us 3-1.
Then it is an even fight. All cruisers fire at will. Burn their mongrel hides.
Dude, I don't know if you ever got into
Cruise ship isn't taking part in the attack.
reading of the books and
Must have gone
stuff, but they had like
Roger
an
that,
entire
ma'am. We're on him.
documented
Kick the
strategy
door.
for all of their weaponry and stuff and their space combat. It was so in-depth. Like, they had whole chapters showing how these ships would fight each other versus like the human ships versus the Covenant and stuff. It was awesome.
You know what I'm thinking about right now? Imagine if Halo 3 was actually given its anniversary treatment, like Halo 2, and all of these were the blur cutscene style things.
That'd be fantastic.
We good, Hocus?
She's a little
I do wish
They
they
just
would go back
decided,
to it.
She'll hold.
Alright.
they just decided that Halo 3 as is like a sacred cow that works well as is.
I mean, it does,
Especially-
but I'm not going to say no to some improvements. I mean, between 1 and 3, I think both of them kind of need it somewhat.
Do it while you can, Marines. As soon as we land, we're right back to it. Priority 1. Secure a landing zone for the commander's frigate. Keep your eyes and ears open. We need all the intel we can get. Wherever the hell we are. Stand to, Marines. Hoorah! Go,
Hoorah.
go, go!
You know what? I just looked up and everything's forgiven.
Is that?
Look up.
Oh, that's
just look at that.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It ages well. Even if it is like a 2D image.
2D images can be great as long as as its art direction is great.
That's what people forgot in like those early to mid 2000s. They just assumed that 3D was always better.
Chief, can I be your friend?
No, I can tell you, like I was telling in our chat, I got an HDMI converter.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't have a Wii U, and even though it still doesn't give me like full 1080p because the Wii was just not designed for that.
That showed him.
Yeah.
like in like Metroid Prime 2 has such great art design that even though it looks old, it still looks very visually appealing. Like both of those Metroid games are. I'm gonna link you like a retrospective on them, so you can kind of get an idea. Since I don't know if you're ever gonna play them.
Yeah, I definitely do want to play the first one.
Yeah, there's a chance you will with the first one because of the rumors of it coming to Switch for the 20th anniversary.
That
were the walkback rumors from them wanting to port the trilogy on Switch. So,
which I guess it makes sense because since they had to restart the entire progress, I can see how they were like, all right, we're gonna have people waiting for like another decade if we're gonna make a whole trilogy remake. We might as well just give them one at a time, and even
especially
like gauge the work.
Yeah, especially like I will forgive if the work they've done is actual remake, not a remaster, not Skyward Sword HD.
Like build that sucker from the ground up.
Yeah, because if they're actually doing the Skyward Sword HD treatment, then I'll be mad if they don't do 2 and 3. Though 3 is the one that I can see it being more of a problem because that's the one game that was exclusively made for motion controls. So, and I will also be fascinated if they'd be willing to really muck with the control scheme of that game, because in Control is so specifically deliberately designed in a way that in the first Metroid Prime it worked, and in the second one, at least on GameCube, to me it doesn't, because I have had almost controller throwing inducing frustration with 2 times with that game, especially with one yesterday at my 1 a.m. that I went. There's nothing like going to bed absolutely angry. It's a very specific.
True.
Chief, I'm giving the brutes all I've got. But this is a heavyweight fight.
Especially when
only got the tonnage
something's
to last
hard,
a
not
few
because
rounds.
it's hard, it's because
Find
the
me a place
controls
to set her down.
are giving you a problem.
Yeah. That's the worst. Whenever the
yeah.
controls are the reason, that just drives me nuts.
Thrusters are going! Get controlling!
Flack on our Pelican too, sir. Before we even get we can get to our vehicles.
I freaking love the pinata sound.
Oh, it's classic. At this point, it's canon in my mind.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, the grunts have something in their brains that looks like confetti. Alright. I got, alright. I guess I'm the driver.
Actually, you want to
take
because you have
one
the
of
rockets?
True, alright. Alright, that didn't work. Hang on.
Crap.
Alright, we can take this thing. I got you, Sandcrawler, right here.
I got this one. Oh, I got the other one. Let me grab yours then, and I'll be shotgun.
Yeah, boy. Alright, Alejandro, don't forget the thumpers to fight off the sandworms.
Oh, dude. What a movie. What a visually...
Oh, absolutely.
Stimulating movie.
Having, like... It's been, like, a couple of weeks, I think, since I've seen it now, or a week or something. I think... Overall, I definitely liked all of it. I think they were a little too faithful in the department of their main character. Because,
Football?
Yeah, he's kind of like a neurotypical person that can, like, he's cold and calculating, but I think they played it a little too much instead of giving him a bit more of a modern coat of paint with, like, an actual personality. But like Oscar Isaac's performance, Jason Momoa's performance.
Momoa stole that movie.
I think who's the lady that played Jessica? She was like easily. She was really strong in that movie.
I don't remember.
But yeah, Jason Momoa was just fantastic. That was one of the other things that they mentioned because Duncan, Idaho, in the original story is kind of like a blank slate as well, but you can see how much they injected that modern coat of paint and gave him such a lovable personality.
Now, quick question: do you read the books?
No,
or do you just read
I'm kind of going based off like other fans of the series and my own instincts.
Yeah, I'm trying to tune that out so I can really judge these movies just as movies.
Well, that's why I watched the movie first, and then I like listened in on some other people because I want to go back and read the books.
All right, we gotta go back now. So.
Wait, back? Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're gonna go to what's my favorite part of the mission.
We spotted a structure on the other side of this wall.
Point me in the right direction. I'm blanking out here. Oh yeah, down here.
Good.
Go to where I
Help us
shoot.
fix Troop's location. Secure the LZ and we'll
Isn't this where they give you the Scorpion?
Follow my Pelican.
Yeah, but my
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the Pelican.
Oh, there it is.
Hope they never decide to clean us up.
I will say, watching Dune made me want to re-watch Blade Runner 2049.
Oh yeah.
I was a stan for that movie from the moment it released, and I am still so sad that it didn't do well enough commercially to continue the series.
But here's the thing, though. The first one never did well either.
Yeah,
that's why it was a cult classic.
I mean, it makes sense. It's just a shame that, like at the time, I was worried that Denis Villeneuve was not going to get the credit that he needed. But now that Dune is a success, I'm like, okay, good. Like this guy needs to be shown some props.
And that's the thing. Dune hasn't really been a success.
I would say it has. It's like several.
No, like.
movies.
Yeah, but for what it cost and what it could have made, like things have been different or expectations, it's doing decent.
Yeah. I mean, at least they got confirmation for the second movie, which is what I was really hoping for.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to go in that way?
Yeah, go.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
go there.
I don't know why I was waiting for the Pelican to set down. But yeah, so I was really hoping for like the sequel green lights, so I'm glad that happened. And I know that they said the numbers on HBO Max are like really high for it as well, so...
Actually, they were mid-level.
Really?
1.9 million, yeah.
Man.
Like, Mortal Kombat did more, others ones did more, but it did more than the Snyder Cut, so...
Wow. That's gonna surprise me, honestly.
Not really, like, people have made it very clear they don't, like, the Snyder faithful are just a bunch of really loud minority. Let's put it like this. Had they actually shown in immense numbers, WB would have wanted to continue that. Let's just keep that clear. So. And I like the Snyder Cut more than most. So.
Definitely overshot that.
It's not like I hate that movie. It's just.
I think it's definitely in this fart smelling category.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. But I still enjoy it in its fart smelling. I mean, this movie's presented 43% the director's original.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it actually makes sense because when it's 16:9, it's like you can't even see the characters because you have to fill the space. I'm like, no, you don't.
Commander,
there's a reason we switched to 16:9.
Roger that.
Yeah, here's my favorite part.
Oh, I love this part. Oh my gosh.
Look, up high! Here she comes! Is the
Where
dog
was
rated
it?
for atmosphere?
I used to be able to spot
Guess we're
it.
gonna find out. Hey, take
Yeah, there it is.
Oh gosh.
And just like just how it pushes
It literally
everything. It's just
throws
like,
everything to the side, knocks you out of your vehicle. Yes. Oh, beautiful.
Thanks, Chief. Wouldn't
and with
last
the
much
music,
longer.
like I just like
Come to the back of the
I just got the chills.
I remember I used to spend time sniping those banshees off in the distance for the fun of it.
But it's surrounded by heavy armor.
So much you can do with this game, that it's so unnecessary. Because of the sandbox that they built.
Go right.
Literally.
Chief, take one of the tanks. Lead the way.
All right.
Find
So
any
if you want to
locked
take,
doors,
oh wait,
Spark
no,
will be
there's
happy to
multiple
pry
things,
them
so we can both have one.
I think.
Yeah.
Come on, dudes, let me drive it.
All right then.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard the lady.
I've already
got
got
it.
one.
Oh wow, that was literally the one I was gonna take.
Yeah, go get another one.
You bastard.
Yeah.
All right, hang
Let's
on.
roll.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, how does 90 millimeters of tungsten strike you?
Well, my tank just. Wouldn't you love that you would be able to flip cars with the nonchalance that you can when Halos flip over?
Oh yeah. Just tap the button. Gone.
So, Paul, what do you think of the monkey thing?
That is some wildness. I don't even remember who that guy was at the time.
But just the updates, it just kept like update 1, update 2.
It just kept going crazy.
I love being able to destroy those things.
Oh man, I could do this all day.
How many times when you played through this mission did you blow up that Phantom?
All the time.
Oh yeah. I love each time you would do it, the guy would say something different. He would like, tank beats ghost. Tank beats, like, whatever it was. Tank beats Phantom. Tank beats everything.
By the way, to call a spade, I'm finally having the frame skips that you've been having.
Oh, okay, so it's not just me.
Yeah.
Break us down.
But
A little
it's so funny
vindication.
that, yeah.
I wonder if it's just because we're playing together?
Maybe? And that's the thing, my frame rate is now locked at 30. It's funny. I don't know why.
Man.
Is it because I'm streaming
Oh,
it?
gosh.
Okay, I'm back at 60. So.
Oh, I don't even think I'd break 30, honestly.
All armor, form up on the lower doorway. Chief, get upstairs. Have your robot pick that lock.
I beg your pardon. I am 343 Guilty Spark, monitor of installation 04.
Yeah, well, you're also our ticket through this wall. So if you don't mind.
I will gladly aid the Reclaimer's progress.
Got it.
That was some perfect synergy.
Yeah, right? As one.
Watch it, Linwood. I'm trying to clean up this mess.
Oh, my frame rate just jumped up to 60 all of a sudden. And then, like, it's still jumping a little, but man, that was nice to have some smoothness for 3.5 seconds.
Welcome to the smoothness I've been having for
Gosh.
its entirety.
Oh, now I want to go back and play through this whole game by myself.
You should. It's not that long.
True.
That's
Yeah,
the
'cause we gotta
beauty
get
of
out of
the
this
series.
thing. Alright.
Hope I can rush this, so then I can go watch my movie.
Yes. I'm gonna try for that auto turret. We'll see what happens. I don't even know if I've ever used that thing.
The more time has passed, I have more appreciation for Halo 2's story. Especially seeing how simple everything is in this one.
True.
Don't you realize? Like...
Good work, Chief.
Oh, did you
Link
ever
up with
used to
our armor
watch
on the
this
far
and
side of the
see
wall.
if the AI would
Make your
kill
way down to
itself?
the cartographer.
Because every once in a while, these warthogs wouldn't do the pathing right, and they just go straight off the edge.
Like that one almost.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun.
Ah, man.
Like the little things, it's nothing scripted technically. It's all like from AI, and if the AI goofs up, that's it.
Oh yeah,
Like
the
when he
Scorpion.
blew himself up. Oh yeah, this boy.
Heads up, Marines.
I was once so quick that I accidentally ran underneath the feet and blew myself up.
Okay, do you want to drive?
Yeah, I'll drive.
Thing?
Two I want to drive. Behind you. Woo!
Oh, by the way, if you think the frame rate of this game is erratic, wait until 4.
Oh lord.
All armor, warm up. Get him where it hurts.
Get him, boy!
So we can do it with this, or we can wait for one of these
Oh yeah, the
Scorpions.
Whichever you prefer, honestly. Oh lord.
I think these are faster, so let's.
Alright, let's roll.
We got because we got the firepower and we got the difficulty.
The difficulty is on our side for once. I feel like I'm actually Master Chief with this.
You see how quick we're doing it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. What?
I think one thing I could really fault Halo 3 for not having is that even though this is like the end of the fight and all that, don't you realize that it's very rare for this game to feel as like an epic ending war, like compared to like Mass Effect 3. Like,
I don't know. I always felt like it was a good amount of like, oh shoot, crap's really going down. The elites and the humans are working together. The crazy offensives like this.
Thematically has that, but in a sense of scale, it's until Halo Reach that Bungie had like a sense of like war scale.
True. I guess it's because of the first-person nature of it. Yeah. It like you just couldn't really do something that crazy. Not like what Mass Effect did. Don't blow me up, don't blow me up, don't blow me up!
Oh, you're in the bad angle. Oh, we're flying nice.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yes, there we go, there.
That wasn't in hitting it, that was my dodger.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Get in.
Here.
Climb aboard. Find that power core, Chief.
Alright, I think we got it. Oh.
Run.
Oh wait, it's blowing up. Oh god.
Yeah.
Get out of there. Woo.
You barely made it.
I don't know how that didn't kill me.
Now we go up that ladder.
Yo, you dropped the turret in the Warthog. It's still here.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
The explosion!
Okay. Well, on foot now.
Speak for yourself. I'll see you at the top. Sniff my sneakers. Eat my shorts.
We're officially at 1 hour, and my movie starts in 37 minutes. So
Oh man. Alright.
we'll get it done.
We'll get it.
I saw that explosion from on.
Good thing my theater is like 10 minutes away. So
Find where the liar
I was gonna ask how close everything is.
everything where I'm at is so close. It's just traffic. Traffic is the determining
Infantry on
factor.
the spire.
True.
Pop them up.
Hey, what gives?
It seems I've crossed a circuit.
Real men don't read maps. See, they get it.
Excellent.
You're all sleeping on the job. You're all getting.
That dude was. He was peeing. He like did the movement like he was zipping himself up at the front.
I tell you, like Halo, like Bungie Halo is just so silly, like so inherently.
The demon.
Man, there's something about this color purple that it just screams 2007 to me. I don't know, like
it hits just right. Also, I think I'm lost.
You know, they're breaking news. Water.
Yeah, because you're below me and I don't know how you did it.
So, Paul, how do you enjoy watching Sonic being kissed by a girl?
It was
I posted that in our.
It's like I knew it happened. I just.
But you've never seen it.
It's such a. No, I've seen it. I don't like it, and I don't think anybody else did when it happened.
Just think about it this way. That's the confluence point for furries. That's when furries like got unleashed.
That's our galaxy. We're beyond the rim.
2 to the 18th light years from Galactic Center, to be precise.
What is this place?
The Ark.
This is the Ark?
I had always assumed it was part of a SHIELD installation, but it seems I was mistaken.
That's a first.
Not at all. While I had a complete
Oh, the SHIELD installation. That's one of the books.
My makers wisely limited my knowledge of
It's
all
like an
Arc's
entire
strategic
hollow
facilities.
planet that was made to survive the blast of the Halos.
Can you tell me
Man, I
where
wish
we
I
are
knew.
exactly?
Like,
Here.
I wish I had read all that lore, like in between.
No.
I'm afraid.
It was back before they were really establishing it in main storylines. They had an entire group of new Spartans. That's why they call them Spartan 4s now. Because there was an entire group of Spartan 3s who were made to have like almost half-lives. They would just load them up, have cheaper armor, and like a couple of the Spartan 2 survivors were like the trainers for it. It was crazy. That was like where I found out how the rest of the Chiefs team survived.
Yeah, the ones that show in 5, right?
Yeah. Linda, Kelly, and
Fred.
Yeah. Fred was in that one for sure. I remember him. There's like another dude that doesn't show up in 5 for obvious reasons, but he was in Ghost of Onyx, which is the book that I'm talking about.
One level down.
I'm glad that didn't kill you. It would have
Yeah,
killed you in
same.
a different difficulty.
It would have killed me on the same difficulty in Halo 1, honestly. Alejandro, do you do a lot of reading anymore?
Not quite, actually. Like, I've been wanting to, but I always had going to, like, yesterday I promised Zach that I was gonna read,
oh, yeah.
what was it at Knights?
The Dark Knights
of Steel.
Yeah, Dark Knights
right?
of Steel, that's what it was.
And I was, like, so angry playing Metroid that I took that anger to me, and, like, with me to bed, and I didn't read it, so...
I don't blame you. The reason I ask is because, touching briefly back on the Halo books, the lady that wrote them for a while, what was her name? I keep wanting to say Kathleen Kennedy, but that's not right. Oh gosh. It was like Catherine something, I'm gonna find out later, but basically she was a battlefield journalist. So she like spent a lot of time out in like the Middle East and stuff in the early 2000s, back when all that craziness in like the 90s when Gulf War was going on. So she put all of that like knowledge and know-how and military jargon into all of her books, so they're like super realistic. So she did that for several of the Halo books, and then she wrote the... You bastard. She wrote this series of Star Wars books about the Republic Commandos.
Ooh.
Commandos.
Yes, it is fire.
That's awesome.
It is.
That's freaking awesome.
I got it. So the characters from the books, I mean from the game, are side characters. It's like a separate Republic Commando team. And like their relationship with this specific Jedi. And the final book is Order 66 before Disney bought them. So you see like how it goes down before the new canon, because like the new canon says there's a microchip, but the old canon it was just they knew the whole time what the Order was, and that was like their duty. So
they just had to pretend, right?
Yeah, it was like this crazy, like multi-layered level of like this team gets so entrenched into loving the Jedi that they know what's gonna happen, but like they turn on it almost. But like some of them don't want to, and it's just crazy back and forth about how that ends, and they delve into the Mandalorian culture so awesomely. Like more than what they now are pulling on in the Mandalorian show was laid in those books. It was fantastic.
By the way, the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, so we'll see.
End of the year.
More of that.
The last Friday of the year. The last Friday of the year, we're getting
I'm so excited.
Another Star Wars. Yeah, I'm so excited. And with that, we have ended the quite brief in comparison to other times which we stream for Halo 3 Part 2. We'll be back someday, hopefully soon, so we can
sometime
play
next
the rest
week,
of the series.
Sure.
Yeah, too bad you can't tomorrow, so we could just knock this out because
I wish.
we're about to like play what's my favorite mission of the entire game.
Oh yes.
So, all right, Paul. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you when I see you. And I want to thank everyone that tuned into the stream and is going to watch it through the BOD. We appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, day, afternoon, whenever you watch.
Adios, everyone.